Welcome back, First Hour Faithful, to yet another episode of the First Hour. This is the show where we take a look at the first hour of a recently released video game. And on today's episode, we're taking a look at Dark Souls 2 on the PlayStation 4. Now, this is, of course, Scholar of the First Sin. This is a re-release, sort of a enhanced version of the original title for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. In fact, the PC is getting two versions. It's getting a DirectX 9 and a DirectX 11 version. Here's what's interesting. If you're an Xbox fan and you have an Xbox One, this is great news for you. If you're, owning yourself a PC, this is, pretty welcome news. There's a few visual enhancements, even though the PC already had some pretty darn good graphics on there. But if you're a PlayStation fan, 2 weeks ago, you just got Bloodborne. So, I mean, unless you really want more Souls, it's hard to say whether or not you should go with this. We're going to find out just how many differences there are from the original release. There we go. Flip Y and reverse. And there we go. Yep, all looks good to me. Now, this game is very special to me because this was, of course, the very first episode of the First Hour. Last March, this is exactly what I was playing on the PlayStation 3.
Seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
I might be crazy, but there looks to be a lot less compression on the video this time around. Not to say that there was a lot of compression when it was released on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but I'm noticing some improvements.
Where souls may mend your ailing mind.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the creepiest openings to any video game. That's safe to say.
You will lose everything.
Now wait for it, everybody.
Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
A story told in banjos.
Your past, your future, your very light.
Can somebody shut the Ark of the Covenant?
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake.
That still looks absolutely fantastic.
No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Okay, why are we smiling? You know, Dark Souls, the series overall, the story is never front and center. Now, apparently there is a large story to Dark Souls. You just have to dig for it. I mean, you go online, there's just thousands of people trying to piece together a narrative. It's rather exciting if you're into that meta-fiction kind of thing. You know, when you look at Bloodborne and you look at this, or if you look at the original Dark Souls, From Software doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of CG. This is one of the only bits of CG I really recall from Software. And they're really good at it. This is some of the best.
To a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
Oh, I love that song. I want that played at my wedding.
is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
You have been cursed to rebuy Dark Souls 2! Now this version does contain all the DLC that was released for Dark Souls 2, so you've got new environments, you've got new items. From what I understand, they've also rearranged enemy locations and item placement. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see exactly where the differences are. Now, I haven't played Dark Souls 2 since its release on the PC. I can say that this is 60 frames a second. And it pretty much, yeah, this looks like the PC version so far. Gotta wait till we get into the action. I think a lot of having to be released on last gen did hurt this game graphically, though. You can notice how the stitching on the head, it just, you know, it looks a little flat. That's not their fault. Obviously, they were going to go with last gen. The game was already in development. Yeah, 60 frames a second. Yeah, it still looks great. You got your roll, which was pretty much entirely removed in Bloodborne. They got rid of the roll in lieu of a dash mechanic. Now, I believe you do create your character still, but you have to wait until you get into this house up here. Lighting effects do look pretty much the same, though over here this looks a little improved by the door, I want to say. A little bit. Look at that. There we go. That's cool. Watch that go out of focus. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Very, very cool.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play.
I came to play!
All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
Why's everybody laughing at me?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
I believe that face is improved.
Prey upon men. Feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
I could be totally wrong, but I think they redid the faces there. Looks like it too on the younger woman. Try to recall your name. Let's go with Boof. Boof Big Dog. Yes, Boof Big Dog is my name.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
F you too, lady. Class. God, I know a lot of people like to play through the game using the deprived. You're crazy! You guys, holy crap. Let's go with warrior. I like the warrior. It's, you know, sword and shield. Maybe not. I don't really like using magic in these games. I don't really like using projectiles in these games. High HP. Yep. And the gift. I mean, really. Petrified something. Great. I love that. How would I not go with the life ring? Slightly increases HP? Psh, done. Yeah. Let's go into advanced settings. So many unnecessary things you can do here. Yeah, we'll give him dreadlocks. Adjust the inner eyebrow. This is too much. There's too much. I know people that spend hours and hours and hours designing their character. What are you doing that for? You're going to be hollow most of the game. And yes, I realize that you're not supposed to be hollow because you gradually lose your HP. But come on.
People come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
And to party with these fine ladies, am I right?
Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
I guess you can't fix all of everything in here. That animation still looks awfully weird.
On to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
At least they're honest. Imagine this is kind of like what it is for someone to enter into the Dark Souls series. Like, they're asking their friends, like, hey, can you tell me about Dark Souls? And they just go, you fool. Yeah, look at oh my god. Look like Milli Vanilli. Alright.
You must go? Well, I suppose. But if your will is yet
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world.
Whee! I'm breaking your stuff!
This lost, decaying kingdom.
Whee! Alright, let's get right into it. I don't have a shield. Light the bonfire. If you've never played a Dark Souls game before, bonfires, you light them. This is like your save point. You can fast travel between bonfires in this this game. That's not always true. You can actually level up here as well. When you die, this is where you reappear. Wheelbarrows are a huge factor of Dark Souls. No, not really. But, you know, they could be. You don't know. Unless you know. What the... I thought there was a way to... There we go. Alright, let's go under... Equipment. Left hand. I don't want to use a weapon, I want to use a left hand item. Let's get that life ring on. Thought I had a torch. Over here you've got the souls of the lost undead. You break that open and you get more souls. Souls are what you use to level up. There's so much... Ooh. The fire does look better. Alright. Let's enter our very first area. They actually explain the mechanics of the game, which I always thought was pretty hilarious. Oh my god, yeah, the knight's pretty powerful. You can use L3 to lock on. These guys are super simple. Nothing really intimidating about their attacks. You can do that. Oops, I didn't mean to use that. I guess I'll go two-handed, because why not? Got no reason not to. I didn't even see this guy here. These enemies, I can't tell if it's because I've been playing so much Bloodborne lately, but they seem to be much, much, much easier than I recall in the original Dark Souls. Could be totally wrong. Really could be. Equipment. Left weapon. Let's use a dagger. Alright. So you've got your light attack. Ow, you son of a... You've got a light attack with your right-hand weapon and a heavy attack. So here's a heavy attack. Takes a little bit longer, but you can actually close the gap between you and an enemy. Let's see over here. Somebody over here. So I can use these two light attacks because the left-hand weapon only does light attacks. You might be saying, what does the strong attack on the left-hand weapon do? Well, that's kind of like, kind of enables a counter-attack. Alright, let's go right through here. I know a lot of people will say, well, come on, I played this game already. I mean, it's 60 frames. Is that really that big of an improvement? I will say abso-freaking-lutely. I still have no idea what to do with those guys. 60 frames a second in a title like this is incredibly important, in my opinion. Now, you might be saying, well, what's the big deal? And I'm not one of those people that says, every game's gotta be 60 frames a second. You know, even I'm like, wow, Grand Theft Auto 5 looks kind of weird at 60 frames a second. I don't know if I like it. You know, so I'm pretty open-minded about frame rates. However, Dark Souls is a lot about reading your enemies, and because of that, I really believe the more frames of animation you have, the more adept you'll be at understanding your circumstances. Now, it might not be obvious right here. You might be saying, well, this doesn't look that hard, but trust me. As this goes on, you're gonna go, whoa. How the hell are you supposed to dodge that? Well, you gotta be able to read the animation. Alright, I better practice first. God, how do you jump again? I thought it was just... Oh my god, I forgot they did change that in this one. Right, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna just real quick here. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. There we go. Because I really can't see where that gap is. There we go. Amber Herb. Sounds like some like DC character. Woof! Feeling frosty. Feeling frosty. Gotta get into this. Now, if you've never played a Dark Souls game before, I would highly recommend you start off with whatever that character was they allow you to start off with. You get your shield, you get a sword. That's going to help you a lot if you're not familiar. Oh, yeah, it's parry attack is what it is. Not counter attack, it's like parry attack. Guard break. Alright. Where is this guy? Oh yeah. Oh god. Shit. These games, they are not... I actually don't know what to say. I mean, are these survival horror games? Maybe, you know? I don't know. So check this out. That jumping attack. If you press forward on the left analog stick while you're also pressing R2 at the same time, you do this attack. Frame rate's looking good. I'm really liking the graphics here. They look sharp. It's a good look. Good look. Let's see what's over here. There's a guy with a crossbow, isn't there? I don't recall that creature being here before. No, I would remember that. Here's the thing, it's weird. This is actually a problem with a lot of From Software titles. As the draw distance goes further, the frames of animation are lost. I noticed this in Bloodborne as well, so it's not exclusive to... Yeah, nope, these were not here. Absolutely not. Those are new. Or if they're not new, they were never located there. Open up my door. Yeah, I guess I'll drop down then. Now I could simply jump down from that area up here, but I'm actually going to go down here. Statue blocks your way. Well, let's break that fucking statue, huh? I don't recall the statue either. Something else is going on here. This is interesting. They've changed it up quite a bit. You know, I swear I picked up a torch. Guess I didn't. Oh, what do I gotta choose between? Wow, no, I got the good armor right here. Yeah, there's no comparison. Okay, back out here. I'm back up here. A lot of your success in Dark Souls is going to be able to look at things from different angles. It's very important because there are multiple pathways to everything. You've really got to pay attention. You might think, ah, hell, well, you know, why can't I get to that one spot that I want to go to? I keep trying to dash over it. Well, have you tried turning around? Probably something there for you. And as for this statue, as for this jerk statue, I have no idea what to do. Can't jump over here. Can I? No, I can't. Huh. You know, maybe I can just skip that altogether for now. Because there is your basic main pathway coming up. Bloody experience. Okay, so throughout the game, you're going to be finding a ton of notes that are left from the game creators, but as well as many try behind, but be wary of a tight spot. Okay. But the difference is that a lot of users actually leave comments as well. There might be a little more shadow going on here, but this still doesn't look all that different from the PC version. And I'm not knocking it. I'm really just trying to compare it, you know? I think... Whoa, wait a minute. We got some pop-in right there. I want you to take a look at the stairs on the upper right. You see these stairs right here? You looking at them? See that? They eventually... You get a lot of shading coming right in. Now, what we're looking for over here, we got this bonfire. If you want to know absolutely nothing about Dark Souls 2, stop watching the video now. Okay? Everyone else, I'm going to do you a favor. I made a mistake before. I said you could level up at the bonfires. That's not true. You could do that in the original game. Over here, we have this one lady. Let's talk to her for a second.
Are you the next monarch, or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go
Okay.
on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul.
Okay, so
King of Vendry.
yeah, she's gonna be giving us a lot of exposition right here. Oh my god.
Bearer of for you will.
Okay, actually they changed it. Alright, so in the, well, that's not to say this makes it any better. You used to have to talk to her for a while before you got the ability to level up. Or the Esquisse Flask. But that's not the point here. The point is that you still have to find this lady and talk to her to level up. She's not some simple NPC. She is a vital and necessary part of your success in Dark Souls 2. Which is mind-boggling, you know? I did not know that for my first few hours of playing Dark Souls 2. Watch the first hour. Alright, so we have these pools of blood. Let's see what happened to this guy. So this is actually what happened to an online player. He jumped off and drowned himself. Okay, I can imagine why he's dead then. Why are so many people killing themselves? Praise the sun. I'm gonna rate that. That's good. Pray for glorious view. Well, it certainly is a glorious view, especially with my awesome dreadlocks. Therefore, try jumping off. I gotta rate it. That's hilarious. That's why all these people are jumping off. Let's see what this guy's got to say right here.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent. This is much... It is a kind of settlement in Drangleic these days.
Alright, so if I keep talking to him, I can join his faction or cult or whatever you want to call it. There is a faction located up here that if you join it, it essentially turns the game into hard mode. Like, how are you supposed to know that?
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, but now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Yeah, you gotta go get the key for that. I can't remember where. I believe it's over here. That's where I go next. But real quick, I've got to show off. Hello. Real quick, I want to show this off. Not the life gem. Frame rate stutter, stutter, stutter. Pretty severe stutters. We're back to normal. Where are you? There we are. My favorite character. Who looks different.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Yeah, so you can buy items. Look at the covenants that you've joined, abandon the covenants.
I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
Let's get over here. This is where, if you go up there, you can join another covenant, which I would not recommend because that will put the game in freaking hard mode. This is just very early game stuff, guys. There's like 70 hours worth of gameplay, so don't worry, I'm not spoiling anything big. This is just to help you get started a little bit. I mean, it's crazy. When I played it on the PlayStation 3, I barely made any progress over the course of 6 or 7 hours. And then I went and, you know, played it on the PC, started over, was able to get exactly where I was in a matter of 2 hours. I mean, it's all about learning. It's not really about leveling up. Leveling up certainly will improve your skills. I mean, there's no denying. That's the whole point of it. However, being able to understand how to acquire skills better and how to use them, that's only going to come from experience. Recognizing enemy patterns of attack, that's only going to come from experience. Circus tumble. Oh man, I didn't level up? I mean, I didn't get my health back? I thought I was going to get my health back. So here we are. I don't know why these dead knights are here. I don't remember them before. So this is Dark Souls. What you're looking at right here. It's funny. So much deja vu just playing this right now. So, whenever you rest at a bonfire, the enemies that you killed come back. However, as the time goes on, let's say that you kill that knight dude. Let's say you kill him, like, I don't know, an arbitrary number. It's randomized. Let's say you killed him 25 times. Well, then he's going to stop respawning. This game is actually, like, anti-grinding. They don't allow you to grind. They say, hell no. Oh my god. See that? I almost fell off the edge there. Oh. And we have Dark Souls. Alright, so you're gonna die a lot throughout this game. All of the experience that I acquired from fighting different enemies is gone. It's gone. It's literally laying on the floor where I died. Which is okay, because it's just up the stairs. I just gotta run up, collect it, and then hopefully beat that guy. Now in Bloodborne, you actually have to defeat the enemy that killed you to get your experience back. There it is. See? Now I got all my souls back. Oh. I know this looks pretty easy, but you really do have to pay attention. Slow and steady wins the race with Dark Souls. That's not to say you shouldn't be aggressive. Actually, you need to be aggressive as the game goes on. Right there. Got 1,000 souls. And then right away, look at this guy. You thought you got used to that pattern? Well, guess what? Screw you. We got a new guy, and he's gonna fight you in an entirely different way. Oh. See, they always wait long enough to lull you into a sense of safety. A false sense of safety, I should say. So these guys are powerful, but they're also very slow. It's very easy to get around and behind them. Oh! That doesn't mean that you're not going to get attacked still. Oh my god. Come on. No! Oh my god! I thought I had him! Oh, I knew I was taking a risk. I knew I was taking a risk, but I just thought, you know what? No, this is going to be okay. I think I got this. I didn't got that. I didn't got that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go get my souls back before dealing with you chumps. Is that guy gonna go up the stairs? Oh god. Woo! Alright, here's what I'm gonna go do. We're gonna show off the leveling up system. Alright, let's get back up here. Equipment. See, I'm already undead. Ugh. I gotta burn a human effigy. I thought that's how I became human again. It's been a while, but that's what I thought that's what I had to do. Yeah, alright, whatever. Let's take this fool out. If this looks boring to you, you do not want to play Dark Souls. It is very slow at points. It can be very fast at others, but it's a lot of doing the same thing over and over again. Get used to that. Alright. There we go. Screw you, I'm friggin' sick of your bullshit. Man, I thought human effigies made you human again. I don't know where I got that idea if it's not true. Alright, so I'm gonna go back over here. What? Not sure what just happened there. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna use all my lost souls, and then going to level up my character because you know that's what matters right now. Frame rate gets a little dippy right here.
Seek those whose there's so once you have so that hope will not bearer of seek lest.
Alright. Level up. This game is a lot more obvious about what you're leveling up, which is always pretty nice. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Just level up his attack, essentially. Oh, crud. I want to get out of this. Upgrade. No, I don't have an Esquisse Flask Shard yet.
Over the hill, where what those who come to dread.
So, because I'm undead, I'm gradually losing HP. And for the life of me, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I haven't played the game for months. I could have sworn I would remember something like that. But that's okay. Because I'm just going to get right back into it. We're going to see what improvements my new strength has given me. Hopefully enough to be able to get past those big guys. I can just run past them. And I think I might do that just to show off a boss. But, you know, I want to give you guys a good look at this. Alright, what do we got here? I guess it's improved. Come on, can I push him off the edge? I still get the souls, baby. Awesome. I love doing that. You know what? Let's get right past this guy. Oh, boy. And look at this guy. He's not even remotely the same. He's got his own deal. Totally different version of the boss. Of the monster from before. Of the soldier. Why can't I say things? I already know exactly where the boss is, so we're just gonna go look at that. Because I got enough life gems right now that it's probably actually gonna be easier. in some ways. Can this guy actually come over here, or does he get trapped? Can't remember. Alright. So this is the very first boss of Dark Souls 2. It might be a bit of a letdown for you guys, because he's not... Ah, nuts. He gets a lot more difficult before this is all through. Guarantee you that. Oh my god. Huh. Alright. I mean, you know, it's a difficult game. It's a really difficult game. But that shouldn't really... Well, I don't know. Dark Souls 2 was the game that I actually, I was supposed to review it, believe it or not. And halfway through I said, nah, I'm good. For me, I don't know what it is, but Dark Souls 2, I think it's a good game. I really do. But it was a disappointing game for me. Because I think they focused so much on the game being difficult that they kind of missed the point. Like, they kind of didn't get what made the first Dark Souls so incredible. I think if you don't know anything about the original Dark Souls, if you don't know anything about Bloodborne, you're gonna have a lot better time playing Dark Souls 2. It's really it's a really great game. It really is. It just happens to be sandwiched in between two much better games. That's just how it is. Okay. Alright. I think the trick with this guy, and I could be totally mistaken, is to not lock onto him. Oh my god! I mean, so far, I am noticing some differences. There are definitely those guys that are sitting in front of all the chests. I don't know what that's about. You used to be able to open up those chests. What else? You know, those weird creatures that I saw when I was up on that second floor of that area. That was also pretty weird. But for the most part, yeah, this is basically Dark Souls 2. Ugh! 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 Oh my god! Oh god! Oh my god! If you didn't like Dark Souls 2, don't play this. You won't like it. It's just, it's not your thing. Just getting my health back. Yeah, for me, I remember spending about 5 hours on one of these bosses, and it was the boss that they actually lowered the difficulty on. Like, and I refused to call anybody into battle with me. I just didn't want to do it. I wanted to do it by myself, just like I did with the original Dark Souls. And, yeah, that, it broke me. I couldn't go on. I didn't want to do it anymore. What is up with this? Uh-oh, I made a big mistake. Probably shouldn't have hit that guy. I don't know what those guys do. Whew! Got him. Alright. I don't know if I ever explicitly said that that's what I was doing, but that's the fastest way to kill him. I get 10,000 souls. I'm groovy, baby. Get like that bonfire. Huh.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles. I can see that, but the cost of it.
Ooh. Well, I'm not a cleric, so that will do absolutely nothing for me.
No need for miracle. The gods frown upon.
No need for miracles? Tenchi miracle? What are you saying here? And we'll go back to my zoo. Yeah, I mean, still great game, as it always was. You know, it's not hard to go back to after playing Bloodborne. It's not. It's actually, it's perfectly fine because they're both different enough, believe it or not. Even though they look identical, they are rather different. This is a far slower game. I'll say that much. I'm just leveling up all the endurance right there. It's the most important thing you can level up. Level up back there. It does take longer to level up everything else, so I just like to get the endurance out of the way and get the HP out of the way. If you have that, you can pretty much whittle down anybody. I mean, endurance means you can sprint longer. If you can sprint longer, that means you can avoid attacks. If you can avoid attacks, you can probably have a good shot at killing whatever comes your way. So I always recommend that. I'm a zombie now. Zombie dreadlocks. Now we go down here. I'm curious to see what the water's going to look like. It never looked quite right. I thought in the original. There's water down. Or it's not down here. Where's that? Oh, this guy. I love this guy. Ah, nuts. See ya, buddy. He's like the easiest out of all of them, I think. It also helps to be fighting in an environment where you can't fall off a cliff. Oh god. Oh god. Life gems are not really as rare or as important as you think. Now there's the backstab attack. Take out a crap ton of health. Oh. Yeah, screw it. I'm about to get killed, aren't I? Yep. This is not gonna end well. Huh. Ah, there's no way. There's no way! Screw it! Run away! Run away! Start the old elevator. Yep, that's how elevators work. Not only in this game, but also in Bloodborne. It's kind of interesting. They carried that through. Whee! I like to ride the elevator. You know, maybe you wouldn't be so dead if you took the stairs instead of the elevator, man. Just every once in a while. Let's see what this water looks like. Pretty much looks exactly the same. Oh, yeah. We're just gonna kill you right away so that you don't end up killing me. Equipment. Escus flask. Now what in the hell are these things? As long as you don't poison me, we're cool, baby. Oh God! Hi, how you doing there? The nice thing about these smaller enemies right here is that I can actually interrupt their animation with a strong attack. Or just a general right-handed attack. Whereas, God, that's creepy! Look at that thing. Hello, how are you? Hello, I am your friend. I am your frog friend. I am a froggy friend. These statues were not here on the original version of the game. That's curious. There was one statue, but it was like in a totally different location. Well, there's actually multiple statues, but the statues were in totally different locations. Maybe this is making the game easier by forcing your progression into certain avenues. I don't know how I would feel about that. Oh, God, not this place. This freaking place. This is one of the areas that I was just stuck. I was stuck. I was stuck forever. It's like this pirate ship place, and everybody's shooting from random locations. God. Alright, here we go. No Man's Wharf. I just better run right in there. Screw you, dog. There we go. Alright, so you're gonna get those arrows non-stop. There should be two guys inside of here. Really want to lock onto this guy. Let's get to the backstab right here. Take him out with one hit. Gotta go up here where the guy with the arrows is, though he also has a sword, I want to say. He's got one of those. Yeah, he's got his sword and shield. That was pretty close. I just ran out of stamina there. Does he die forever? Is he only lives once, maybe? All these guys here have random times that they live. Oh my God. This freaking environment. It's actually one of my favorite areas, but I died so often. I kind of know where everything is. Alright. There's a horrible boss over there in that ship. God, that boss. It's basically two bosses. And spins around and murders you. It's horrible. Yeah, let's get down here. This is also one of those areas that involves torches a lot. And this was the environment I think a lot of people pointed to when they said, hey, you know, we got promised really improved graphics and this advanced lighting engine, and none of it ever came to fruition on the console or PC version. Very important. Neither version had these advanced demoed lighting effects, and these effects were at E3. People were playing a version of the game with these lighting effects. No one knows what happened, if it was just too trying on the hardware and they decided to get rid of it, or why it was there, or if it was ever there in the first place and they pulled a gearbox and it was just this make-believe demo, but people swear it was in the game at one point. Ah, nuts! And you can see why I had to play through this environment dozens and dozens of times. Ooh, you bastards. Ooh, you sons of bitches. From Software. Ooh. Alright. I can't remember how long that... Let's see if everybody's back again. This environment pretty much beat for beat is identical. First thing I gotta do is get back into that house. I don't care if anybody chases me, that's cool. Gotta keep moving to avoid the arrows. Which means I can't even really do a backstab right now. Oh, come on! This little wimp just took out a third of my health. Or a fourth of my health. Son of a bitch! You gotta remember, there's also a wear and tear going on at your weapons at all times, so you gotta be careful not to break your sword after a while. Yeah, you can see I'm losing a lot of health because of not being able to go back to being human. I totally can't remember how to be human! Oh! I just lost over 3,000 souls forever now. They're gone forever. Because I died twice in a row. They're gone. I can't pick them up anymore. Brutal. Very brutal. God. I get the feeling that... I could be wrong. I'm not really anywhere near another environment, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I kind of am and I kind of ain't. I kind of ain't. I gotta get back up there first and foremost. Like, forget these jerks. I'm gonna take care of that guy first. And then they'll probably come up to me, and that'll be fine. Oh, fucking hell. Ah! I was gonna try and dive down, and I probably couldn't have survived the fall damage, as minuscule as it would have been. Long wooden shield. Its face features a lion. Oh, I like lions. Lions are cool. That'd be pretty nice to have a shield with a lion on it. I would like that. One lion shield, please. Alright. Okay. I knew I was gonna get hit by something if I did that. Screw it. I had to time that out just right. Alright, now somebody else should be coming through the door right now? No? Alright. God. What? Oh, come on! Well, regardless, that's gonna do it for this episode of the first hour. Remember to go to videogamesardumb.com and check out more videos. So, if you liked the video, subscribe. If you want to see how it looked on the PlayStation 3, you can check out the very first episode of the first hour, which was, special. Yeah, I don't know. What else we got going on? I guess you should go listen to the, pressure cast. Did I even say my name throughout this video? Oh, I'm Colin Tanner. Okay. Check out First Hour Weekly this upcoming week. I'll have a spliced up version of this, as well as all the rest of the games of the week. Lots of stuff going on. Going to Classic Game Expo this weekend. Jesus, just so much stuff. Yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you for the next episode of the First Hour. Thanks for watching, guys.